Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Kermstreet. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Durham. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking downfield. It's Nussmeier. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. On the back makes a difficult grab, but he couldn't stay in bounds there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Making people miss. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Davidson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Second down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Tigers will have to kick this away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner is tackled by this coverage team. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. With the catch, it's Durham. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Nice grab. It's Durham. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. A quick throw to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. The receiver makes the catch. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here on first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. An inside give now from the shotgun. Who's going to lose yardage? The defense makes a play to end the first. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand?
Clemson, 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up in the defense.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up at their own 7. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down with an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. We'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. For This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw yet again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Clemson, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
This is what makes this tight end so difficult to match up with. Whether you play zone and you create openings and the quarterback's able to throw it into the bigger tight end, or here, because of his athletic ability, he gets open to the corner and a nice throw by the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Toss play, back heads to his right. Into the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent run play.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made by the tight end.
The pass on 2nd down. Caught by the tight end. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? To the air, it's Klubnik. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Wrapped down the middle. It's Anderson. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He could go. Touchdown, Clemson. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Linebacker shifting around now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
Ready up. Hornet. Fire.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete, broken up nicely. Now there is a flag on the play back in the offensive hit area. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Finds his man. It's Durham. Enough for a first down at the 37. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Green. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. And it's caught across the middle. Tackled, but 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. The comeback is on.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Tries to get it to the running back. This pass is caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first half.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Grab down the middle. It's Green. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Using his legs, it's Durham. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Sharp. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
LSU, Clemson, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Klubnik. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Close to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Tigers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation.
Touchdown, Clemson. Look out, whole different game now.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Durham. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the third quarter. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, what a move. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Solid tackle, able to get him down. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back. He'll throw it now.
The sure hands. It's Williams. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. And he keeps it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a third stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to fourth and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers, as they come roaring back now. That's a crucial score for it. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Nussmeier. What a catch! The tackle is made, but it's good for a first down to the 47.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job with just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Grinding away on the ground. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And there's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Gonna run it. It's Barry. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
22, 28.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
It leads to 2nd down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a